Hey YouTube, this is Ebon Magician 34 throwing yet another video out at you, and I've done a lot lately. First off, I wanted to show you just some cool stuff. I was going to bust this tin on camera, and I wish I had, because had some cool stuff. I thought, I don't really want to wait until I got the time and everything, so I'll go ahead and bust it when I get it. But nice little stack of commons. And the rare set, not that interesting, but actually this guy's pretty amazing. He's a good rare. I like him pretty well. But the foils are so good that it bears comment. Yeah, Power Tool. Yay, Power Tool. Busted Ito, the Supreme Magical Force. It's not too bad. Ulti Flamvell Commando, although that guy he seems to be popping up quite a bit. I've seen a lot in my area. And got real happy when I saw this one, and I got real disappointed. Woo! Awesome, right? Blackwing Armor Master. Some of you are getting all ready to PM me for it. Well, see if you look real close. Yeah, he's got this weird blue ink dribble stuff, like right here and right here. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. And I don't think you can kind of see it too well in this light. But if you look, you can kind of see it on his knee there. He's got these weird black spots on him too. So, yeah, yay but not yay. I'm sure he's legally playable and all that, but don't think I'll be trading him unless somebody makes me a nice offer. But generally speaking, I think I'll just keep this one for myself. But just decided to share my good/bad luck with all y'all just for grins. By the way, I mean, you may want to save your PMs just a sec. I'm going to be doing an updated trade binder somewhere in the next few days, probably. I think it's time to put another one up. So, well, there's some cool stuff in it, so that's something to keep an eye out for. But that's not all I came here for today. It's not all. I've also got two pretty cool things. One of them is kind of related to that last video I did that was a joke. Serious Yu-Gi-Oh deck. You might want to take a look at it. It's a pretty funny video. Well, you know, if you're a dork, anyway. And I pride myself on that, so I thought it was funny. But anyway, either way, you get to see a lot of cool cards, even if you don't think it's funny. I'm going to be ranking my decks kind of off in the little comment box and whatnot on the side from now on, so that you'll kind of have an idea for like what strength it is. And I'll put under my profile, I'll put the ranking system there too, just so that you can know like what it's meant for. Because I don't want to like be steering you in the wrong direction and you think you're all set, or you think I'm goofy because I'm trying to seriously. Are you really going to do that? I'm just going to break them down into like, I decided to make it classes. I thought that'd be easier. It's going to be real simple. Class A is going to be decks meant for Shonen Jump Championship regional level play. Class B is, I don't know why I'm doing 1s and 2s for A's and B's, but anyway. Class B is going to be aimed at local level play for the most part, and they might be able to flex up or down, but do it at your own risk, because I'm not aiming it for like regional level play. I'm aiming it to where, yeah, you could, if it was played well, you could probably take a local, most locals anyway, pretty well. But, you know, it would be a competitor, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for high level play. Then I'm gonna have Class C. That's gonna be basically for casual play, fun stuff for messing around with your friends. If you wanna, you know, have some fun. I mean, it's gonna be a real fun deck. It may be themed on some weird cards, stuff like that. That's gonna be Class C. You can run it at your local, but I wouldn't necessarily expect a top 4, top 8, or whatever it is at your local. Depending on size. And then we're going to have a weird category called Class D. I may not use it very much, but I figured I'd give something for it. It's going to be for special category decks. If I ever feel the need, God forbid, for a team tournament deck, or maybe if I decide to run up a deck for Pegasus or traditional, something like that, then I'll Class D that. But generally speaking, it's going to be A, B, C, and they'll be in like the hierarchy order. You know, the A is the best, the strongest, most serious, and the C is the weakest. So you can check out the descriptions, and you know, hopefully that'll give you a better idea of what I'm doing. And that brings me to this last cool little part, and you're also going to hear me say one of the weirdest things in a little bit. I actually will have no problem with you leaving me comments on this. Usually I'll completely ignore comments for the most part. Because I just don't have the time. I get so many PMs for trades and whatnot. I don't bother with comments. But for this, I will take your comments gladly. I'll also take PMs. I've decided there are just so many weirdo cards and extra foils you get stuck with 3s and 5s and all that kind of stuff of. It's a shame not to build around them. And this format's not that exciting right now. The decks are pretty clean cut, pretty straightforward for competitive play. So I find myself getting bored deck building wise. So why not take this chance to build some creative and fun decks. Hopefully I'm going to be aiming this at like local level play, like you could take one of these decks and take it to local. And what I want you to do is I want you to kind of vote, send me PMs, leave comments, whatever. And I'm going to give you a choice of several cards, and whichever one gets the most votes, I'm in like maybe a week, 2 weeks, whenever I think I've got a bunch of them, I kind of know who the winner is. I'm going to build a deck around the card that gets the most votes. And that means 2 copies, like absolute minimum for whatever the card may be, probably 3. And it's not just going to be like, oh, I run it, but I discard it to Phoenix Wing Wind Blast or something like that, because that's stupid, that's a waste of time. So it's actually going to be themed on the card and its abilities. And these are all weirdo outliers, so I mean, maybe this will be fun. I mean, if nothing else, you'll get a kind of a, oh, that's interesting sort of thing at what I did, and maybe you'll want to play it yourself, and I might give these cards a little boost. Choice 1, let's go around. Lucky Pied Piper. Just for your knowledge on this one, it's 1500 attack, 500 defense. You can see all that, so I'm not going to read it. He's a Gemini, and when he's Gemini summoned, if he kills an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the grave, you draw a card. That's choice 1. Card 2, Vortex Trooper. It's a neat little guy. He's an Aqua, he's not a machine. He looks like one, but he's not. He's 0-600. When he's normal summoned, you can shuffle 2 from your hand into your deck and then draw 2. And after he's destroyed, you draw a card. And that's just destroyed any old way. And third and last choice, I like it when they can see up, is Relinquished. Hopefully you know what he does. He ritual summons on 1 star, yada yada. Sucks stuff up. Doesn't die in battle when he's got something equipped to him. It dies instead, and they take the damage as well. Real old classic card there. I shouldn't have to explain too much on that. These are your choices. So comment, PM me, whatever the case may be. The one of these cards that gets the most votes, I will build a deck around it, and I will post it. And we'll see just how well I can do. And just for some added fun, I'm not just going to post some deck that I threw together and that's the end of the story. I'm also going to play some of my friends, and like Black Wings, Lightsworn at least. Hopefully I can find somebody in my area who will actually play Gladiator Beasts. It's getting harder to find that these days. But if I can find somebody with that, I'll play them. And I'll tell you all what happened. So, you know, I might get some beatings off of this, and so, yeah, that's always good fun. So, anyway, until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. Peace.